I want to actually do the introduction to the Someone Like Me project that I've been tossing around and want to begin. Someone Like Me came to me as I have thrown myself back into the dating cesspool. Not really sure what I'm looking for. I am pretty confident that it's not a relationship. I think I'm just looking for any type of connection. No, I know I am. I talked about that on my other podcast. But it's since I got diagnosed HIV positive, my entire relationship pool and presentation has changed. And it's inevitable. I mean, to be responsible and carrying a diagnosis like this means that you disclose. And I have lost everyone over this diagnosis because of social stigma, people not understanding, misconceptions, and all that stuff. A lack of education, honestly. So, one of the things that I did, finally, after running into that problem yet again here, I haven't really been in the pool that often or that long, so I decided to actually try out the Positive Singles website, which originally started out for like people who had herpes and stuff, but they've expanded to other STDs that are a need to disclose kind of situation. And it got me thinking about, honestly, the things that we have about ourselves that we feel like we can't connect easily with other people about, but they're that important to us, like they're necessary components of us having a meaningful interaction or relationship with someone else. So, originally, I wanted to start gathering just stories about people like me who have these diagnoses that are socially stigmatized, but yet a key component of us relating to one another in a relationship, especially a sexual relationship. But it got me thinking that this isn't just about that tiny little area. We all have things about ourselves that we're needing and unable to compromise on as far as connection and things like, I don't know, mental health diagnoses and chronic health issues and religion and sexuality and core principles and ethics that we hold. So I want to start collecting stories about that and what it's like for people, what their personal story is with, having to hold things back and try and compromise on connection while, having it not be a good compromise at all. But especially as we move into the end of this second decade of the 21st century, our entire social psychology is based around a lack of connection, and we are getting more and more and more isolated in our communities and in our civilization, even though we have, the tools at hand to connect with literally anyone in the world at any time. What's happening is we are more and more and more isolated, and I want to start exploring that. I want to start giving it a voice and telling the stories and really getting a discussion started. So, yeah, that's the premise behind this project. I just had to let go of yet another potential suitor because of just the neither one of us were willing to compromise on certain things, and it just, there comes a point in our lives. I'm going to be 42 years old, and I'm no longer at that point where I'm willing to give up things in order to accommodate another person, because that part of my life is done. Like, this is the part of my life where I've fulfilled all the necessary responsibilities of, raising a family and doing the normal thing, and trying to have a career and getting my education. And now I'm like, I'm doing this for me. My life is mine. Everything is done and over and moved on, and now it's just all about me. And it's a beautiful place to be, because there's so much confidence in that. Like, I truly, truly know what I want and what I don't want. And yet I keep running into this expectation, especially from men, that I don't actually, that's not true. And I just need a little bit more convincing to see their point of view, because of like stupid ass factors. Like, so, I have a real job and I make real money and like all these things. And, I can provide this, and this. And they're just not fucking getting it. Like, I don't care about that shit. I'm not sitting here looking at my life wishing I had more things or more privileges or more comfort or more luxury or more anything. Like, no, I have exactly what I set out to get. And what I don't have, I'm building. And I'm building it with my sweat and my tears and my hard work. And that is bringing me a sense of fulfillment that no amount of money can ever, ever, ever bring. So, like, I don't know what this disconnect is, because it's something very much in my age group as well. So, like, I have zero hope for finding anyone who gets me. But I'm also at a point where I'm here, I'm on my property, I have what I want and what I worked hard to get. And, like, at night, I sleep just fine when I finally get to sleep. But I honestly stay up most nights just listening to the lack of drama around me and enjoying it. I'm up for hours every night just enjoying the peace and fucking quiet and the knowledge that everything I look at with my bare eyes is mine. And no one's taking that away from me unless I break a contract and don't pay a bill. But, like, it's all my responsibility, it's all my choice, it's all mine. And there is no value that you can assign to that. It's fucking priceless. And yeah, so anyways, I'm ranting. I'm really frustrated. I think that's enough, though. I'm gonna try and whittle this video down and figure out how I can use it.